cute color?
It is.
Mom, oh, she gonna see this in her video. She gonna be like,
I'll get you a new one, girl. Shade talk with the shades. Who's wearing it?
So today, as you can see with the title of our video, we'll be talking about how to maintain healthy relationships with friends, boyfriend, mother, girlfriend, sister, daughter, I don't know, whoever you got a relationship with.
All of the above.
So the first thing you need to know, what we will talk about, is what type of people you need around you.
First friend would be, I would have to say, like the mentor friend, the friend that will kind of guide you throughout life, that kind of has more experience than you. So like, let's say you're in a little sticky situation, you have a friend that you can go to that has had more experience, and then he or she can be like, oh, you know what, I've been through this, maybe you should do A, B, C, or D, etc., etc. And yeah, they can just help guide you throughout life.
Best way to learn is through experience, and you need an experienced person around you. Everybody know that. The second friend I would have to say would be your supportive friend, because you need somebody pushing you. You know, your mentor, yeah, they can push you, but their job, mostly your mentor's the person you go to when you're stuck. They're not gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? Your supportive friend though, that's a friend that like you could just turn to, and like they're there, they're cheering you on, they're like, you got this. You feeling down, you know, you can call them and be like, yo, I don't know how I feel, I don't know if this move is gonna be good for me, and they're gonna talk to you about it. They're gonna be like, no, you feel me, go ahead, you do that.
That's like the cheerleader.
Woo! Damn, we
Woo! I'd be like, woo!
I'm dead.
The third one is a friend that's kind of like polar opposite, because I feel like, in my opinion, like now that person is testing your comfort zone in a way, since you guys are opposite. You know, they probably do some things that you never thought you would do. So like having that type of friend, it'll push you to like get out your comfort zone and do new things. And guess what? Like when you start doing new things, you gain perspective, you gain like, I don't know, more wisdom.
You just even find yourself a friend. You definitely need, I would say, like a friend that has the same interest or hobby as you, or whatever your passion is. That way you guys can bond over it, or you have somebody to do these activities with you. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have at least maybe one friend. If you don't have anybody around you, like if you like music, get somebody around you that likes music. If you like fashion, get somebody around you that likes fashion, because now you guys can work together somehow, or inspire one of each other and keep going, you know. So that's with that friend. The other friend would definitely be a trustworthy friend.
Yeah, you need a friend that you can vent to, like that you don't even gotta think about what you're saying. Like, you know that you can just talk your ish.
Talk your ish.
Yeah, talk your ish to them, and you know, just be able to vent. Like Darlene would probably be my trustworthy friend. Like I deadass call her, and I just be venting my life away. Like, and I know whatever I say is gonna stay right here. It's not gonna go over there. It's not gonna go over there, over here, over there, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's gonna stay right there.
Yeah.
Because
it's a mutual respect. It's the same. It's give and take with us. I know that girl. It's gonna drive you crazy, and then you go like me. I used to do that. It's not vent and explode.
Yeah, and
now everybody mad at me because I say you look ugly today. But that's just me. That was my reflection of me.
She was a big time. No, and I had to confront her, because now I feel like that goes that's lead to the tough friend. The tough friend, like we call it the tough friend because this friend will call it how it is. They'll just be like, yo sis, I don't know what you doing, but get it together, because right now this is not it. And I was that friend to Darlene. Well, we're cousins, but whatever. Like I was like that to her back in the day when she used to like bottle everything in, and I'm good at reading people. So I'm like, sis, I don't know what is good with you, but right now you're not getting out the car. I'll lock the car. I'm like, you're not getting out the car until you tell me what is going on, because you remember that day. And I made her vent to me, because I already saw that she was becoming a little ticking time bomb for no goddamn reason. And I was just like, nope. Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
During that time, I was ready for all the smoke, anytime, anywhere. It was only about time I exploded.
Yeah.
So yeah, she definitely, after she did that for me, I started being more open and stuff like that, and it like helped me so much more. And it's not gonna be easy, because let me tell you, I cried in that car and I didn't even know why I was crying, so I made me cry more, because I was like, why am I crying? I don't even know. And you know what's funny? I didn't even know what was going on with me, and I was like, oh, but it's okay. It's okay not to know.
Yeah, but that's why you need that friend that's gonna check you when you're not at your best. That's gonna be like, sis, get it together. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get it together.
Really cut me in that car.
I mean, I was gonna get to the bottom of it. Hello. CIA Tina. Yeah.
So it is. So after that, those are the type of people you would need around you. At least a basic, you know. After that, you could find all these qualities in one person. I mean, good luck, but
God bless.
Yeah, you have that one person that has all these qualities. Amazing. But usually, these are like qualities that each individual has, and they're like really good at it.
Yeah, you just have like multiple friends that serve, like, you know, it's okay to have multiple friends that serve a certain purpose. Yeah, so this is like the foundation of what we're gonna lead to, because you know, you need to know what type of people you should have around you before we can go into like the red flags and boundaries, etc., etc. So now we're gonna talk about red flags, and the reason why we're gonna talk about this, because I feel like a lot of people don't really notice the red flags. They kind of like brush it off. They're like, just because they're close to that individual, like no matter how close you are, once they start showing you these little red flags, girl, you better start taking notes, honey. Start taking them notes. Start getting that little 20/20 vision of yours on check.
Ain't nothing wrong with being selfish, because at the end of the day, if they like portray any of these red flags, they're not your friends, because these flags they're major. These are not some little shit. These are major things, and it's gonna be red flags are patterns. I'm not gonna do it once and never do it again, because if they did it once and never did it again, you'll forget about it. First red flag is that you notice a pattern in them not being happy when you tell them good news. Like they're like, oh, like you can always tell. You read, come on now.
But if that's like consistent, because sometimes like somebody's having a bad day and you tell them the thing, then okay, like if you know they're having a bad day, it's not so personal. Yeah. But like if it's every single time you tell them good news and they're like,
hater alert.
It's like, so are you my friend or you my hater? Because you can't be both.
Exactly. Sis. So, you want to talk about it? Anyway. Yeah, that's the second one. Say always gossiping.
Yeah, the friend that's just always gossiping. Like if that's all y'all talk about, like okay, people gossip here and there, like that's normal, that's life. But like if that's all we're talking about, like sis, why are you so worried about everybody else's business? What's good with your business? Like
that's how
what you doing about your life?
If we can't talk about like how to level up, how to move up, you know, and we don't even have to talk about, oh my god, like get money, but like if we can talk about anything like, oh, how I feel right now, or what's good for me, what am I gonna do in my life, we just talking about what somebody else is doing with their life, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah, after a while I'll be like, damn sis, this is all you gotta bring to the table. Next.
That's what
that shit.
Be careful with a partner that always gossips about their ex too, because if they talked about their ex like that, they will talk about you like that. That's a very big major red flag. Yep. People be like, oh, he said his ex this and that, and they be like feeling gas, and it's like,
sis, if y'all break up, what he gonna be talking about?
Exactly.
When it comes to you,
gotta be careful. She or he, because you know what I'm saying, the girl can be like that too. But yeah, for the next red flag would be belittling you in front of others, making you seem sinful. In terms of friends, especially girlfriends, this that girl that when guys come around, she got a funny story to tell about you. Funny thing is, dudes don't even be like messing with those type of girls. They see right through that. And then with guys too, guys be trying to play their homeboy in front of females. Like that's cute and shit.
Like
you're corny.
You remember when you was broke? Like man, like that's mad whack. Like, whack.
Controlling behavior. Talk about that one.
I got experience with this one. Let me tell you something. The moment they start telling you like little things, like I don't like you're wearing, like change it. Oh, change your hair. Like actually no, you're not gonna chill with your friends. Oh no, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that. Do I have a boyfriend where am I dating my dad? Like, what is this? What is going on? Because last time I recall, you was my boyfriend. Like, you were
My
not.
father.
You know, my father, my mother. Like,
Nothing.
yeah, no. So I don't know who you think you are, telling me who I can be with, could not be with, how I should look, how I should not look, what I should do. Like, you got no say in what I do. But that does not mean I will disrespect my significant other, because of course we're gonna get into that with the boundaries and stuff. You know, there has to be that mutual respect in a relationship. You guys have a life together and a life separate. Y'all need to remember that. You have a life together and you have a life separate. So yes, we are together, but I also have my own life, and those are like, you know, my goals, what I want to do, like my occupation, like how I want to dress up, because I feel like fashion is a form of expression.
Both ways, girls could be like that with their boyfriends. I've seen a lot of girls like try to stop boys from like not stop them like on purpose, but like dudes be like trying to like make their ways out too. Like, you know, they be trying to figure out themselves, what they like, what they do. And sometimes I be seeing their girls should be like a little like setting them back,
like a little hater, bro.
Like, yeah, like, no, be with me, this is with me. Like, let that boy go on and find his thing. The next one would definitely have to be a person who projects their insecurities onto you. You don't need that. That's your problem. You think that I think I'm better than you?
That's all.
What's that post that? Go see a therapist.
Yeah, it's 2020, baby. Go to a therapist. I'm not gonna make myself small to comfort your little insecurities. Like, no, sis. If you, as I said, be inspired or intimidated by me, you still have insecurities, but like, you know. And of course, I would help my friend if they're like, they don't feel good about this, but it starts to get a little toxic when you start trying to compare us or something. You're trying to like, you feel insecure because of me.
Yeah. The next one would be abusive behavior. This is a little sensitive, so we're not getting too into it. But abusive behavior, but we mean like emotional, mental,
and that goes with like controlling,
verbal, and also physical. Girl, one time go.
Yeah, the moment he put that hand on you,
go. She even heard, because girls be wilding too. Run.
Like, don't run and don't ever look back.
So obsessive behavior, but that would go with control behavior.
Yeah, obsessive behavior, but that's like more like, oh my god, you're so perfect. Oh my god, I just want to be just like you.
Yeah.
Now you're creating like this crazy, like now you're not seeing me for me. You're creating this like idea of me. You're putting me on this like crazy pedestal. But you know what? Like, we're all humans. And so I'm gonna mess up eventually, and so now every time I mess up, you gonna be butthurt because you have me on this high expectation, on this high pedestal, when I never asked to be put on that pedestal.
Trying to isolate you. Somebody who wants you all to themselves, doesn't want to share you. If you have this as a friend, yeah, that's creepy. Get rid of her or him. ASAP.
Yeah, that's not weird. Like, sis, what are you doing?
You got a question? Of course, there's people that try to isolate you from certain people on like from the good of their heart. Like, cause sometimes your friend could see somebody's nasty true colors before you can.
Yeah, but I feel like that's different though.
That's not isolating. That's like, yo,
I feel like that's more like watching out for you. You know what I'm saying? That's a friend that's watching out. Like, yo, Darlene, that homegirl that you starting to chill with, I don't know, I'm not vibing with her. Like, I feel like she's very malicious on the low. I feel like she secretly like is like jealous of you, I don't know, just watch out.
Yeah,
that's me just watching out. I'm not telling her to cut her off. I'm just like, no, this is the vibe that I'm getting off of her. You know what, maybe you don't notice it because you're friends with her, but let me tell you what I see. What you want to do with that information is up to you, but at least I know as a friend I did my part and I told you what I saw.
And I would say the last one that's going to lead us into our next conversation is people who constantly test your boundaries. Like, they just don't respect you. Like, they take your kindness for like a joke. Like,
kindness for weakness.
Yeah, like a weakness, like a joke. Like, oh, she gonna let me slide with it anyway. He gonna let me slide anyway. I do it all the time.
Until I press you, now you mad.
Oh, you constantly test my boundaries. You gotta go. At that point, like, I already told you what it was. I probably told you, and I told you again. Now I'm being too nice. Now, when you don't hear from me, now you know. You know what you did. Oh, she not nice no more. Now she's a B-I-T-C-H. Setting boundaries.
Set them boundaries. The first boundary. Learn how to say no. First one. Learn how to say no. That's why y'all be getting in them sticky little situations that y'all be getting into, because y'all don't know how to say no. You know, don't put yourself in situations that you know you're gonna feel uncomfortable in. Like, learn about yourself first, and then because once you learn about yourself and know what you want to be around, what you don't want to be around, then now you can be like, yeah, nah, that's not for me. Yo, yeah, maybe I want to do that. Learn how to say no. That's gonna be the best thing for you.
Oh, girl, what? I'll tell you, something for somebody who used to be mad nice. I'm still nice, but I know how to say no. Like, nah, that's not me. I'm not trying to do that. Nah, I'm good. And if they're really your friends, they're not gonna be like, it's not gonna be personal. It's gonna be like, oh, that's just not your type of time. It's not what you're trying to be on. That's cool. Like, we just
Your
two
friends feel some type of way because you don't feel like doing something, then that's not your friend. Because why is your friend feel some type of way because you don't feel comfortable doing something? They should know you and they should understand where you're coming from. Right there, boom, that's another red flag. Yup. You feel some type of way because you don't feel comfortable doing something, like sis.
Give me set up vibes. Are you trying to set me up? Why you want me to go so bad? Like, why you want me to do that
now
so
you got
bad?
a scar on your face because she set you up.
That's the insider. That's my mother. Like I said, this is taking personal time for yourself. Like, you just have to set that boundary. You just have to be like, no, sorry, I can't see you every day. No, sorry, I can't be at every function. I can't be at every party. No, I can't do that for you right now. You know, which goes with saying no. Personal time is more like you had the choice. You could have went, but you decided, no, I'm gonna stay home. You know, I want to do this for myself. I want to just take time for me. I don't always have to go and spend time with you. I should never feel forced to like, or be there. Don't like be available for everybody at all times.
But that's bad spiritual hygiene. Like being so accessible to everybody, like
it's gonna bite you in the behind.
And now your energy is gonna be drained. Ooh,
sorry,
is these little bugs wow. But now, guess what? Now your energy is drained. You don't feel good about yourself just because you're giving your energy out to everybody. You're not giving any energy to you. You hear that? You hear that? You're not giving any energy to you. It's okay to be selfish sometimes. I'm not saying be like the most selfish person in the world, but saying you gotta be selfish about yourself. You gotta take care of you first, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna be taking care of you besides you.
You have to be selfish. You have no choice. And then the third one, this leads on to like the real deal with boundaries, is to have that boundaries conversation with friends, significant other, and family. Boundaries are gonna be different for everybody. I can't sit here and tell you what boundaries to have, because maybe that's not how you roll. Maybe that's not how I would roll. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit. Tina's boundaries in a relationship would be different from my boundaries.
Hell yeah.
You know? But we know our boundaries with our personal friendship. We have our own boundaries. We know what we can do and what we can't do with each other. And I might not have those same boundaries with another friend.
That's true. Alright, y'all. So it's the end of the alien video, and we out.
We out of here.
And we really appreciate y'all. Let's try to get some else.
Yeah, so we can put it on the little tag page.
Come on, keep it.